We all each are here to express our energy, our light in a different way. All right, the life path number 2. In this video, we're going to be talking and going over the life path number 2. So remember, I am a life path number 11. So I have 1 energy and 1 and 1 energy, 2 energy. Right, and we'll go in depth more in this. What I come to understand on the life path numbers, every person has a very unique purpose. Every person has a very unique purpose, and their characteristics, how they're made up, is beautiful and unique. What I mean by this is your fingerprint. Everyone is different. They have their own DNA. They're going to express their number, their sign, their sun sign, their moon sign, their life and purpose very uniquely and differently. So you can say we're all special in our own way. So don't let anyone ever take that away from you. We all each are here to express our energy, our light in a different way. I do believe we have purposes. I do believe that astrology is a tool. Numerology and astrology are tools to help us discover this and to see why we are here, what we are working on, and what more is there. Like, there's a reason, and we incarnate in our number to help express this. And there's many different ways to find this out. There's astrology, you have the planets, you have signs and elements in your chart. You have numerology, which also correlates with the planet, the number, the expression of each planet, and how and where it's oriented in your chart. So we are each uniquely expressed. We each have our power. We have our strengths. We have our weaknesses in expressing these numbers. And this is why I love numerology and astrology. They're helping us find our way. We may need help. We may need guidance. And this is just a tool to help us get there. So the life path number 2, we'll go over the characteristics of life path 2, examples of people who have life path 2, what we can use finding out what these numbers are to help us guide us to what we want to do in life, and examples, and my personal example as a 2. Right, so again, I'm 11, so I have 1 energy and 2 energy, and these are opposites. So I have experience living as a 1, but also a 2, and I can tell when I'm in my 1 energy or when in my 2 energy. They're complete opposite. 1 and 2 are opposites. So the 1 energy is going to be more of this authority, leadership, masculine, moving forward expression. And then you have the 2, which is the opposite, is supporting, following, nurturing, feminine energy. Number 1 is masculine, number 2 is feminine. Number 2 is also going to be dictated by the moon. My moon sign is a Cancer, which is more of this nurturing, feminine energy type. Number 2 is going to be more of this feminine energy type. What helps balance my number 1 energy, the masculine energy, is having a creative mind. So if I'm working towards, say, building a business, which is 1 masculine energy, creating structure, it helps have balance by having a feminine counterpart, like male and female. They help counter each other. They're complementary to each other. So one is not more than the other, but they help each other. So we each have our roles, and so we have the feminine energy, the moon creative energy. It helps create for the masculine. It helps you. So you build a business, and the number 2 feminine creative energy will help you get the details of it. How am I going to create it? What's it going to look like? What colors? Design. You see. And I gave this example when. See, I have an older brother, and when we played Mario Kart.
Yeah, way to go, Luigi.
And he was always first player, and I was always second player. Doesn't mean that one is better than the other. It's just one can help out, one can lead, one can follow and support, because they may need support, right? So in order for them to get their job done, they need some support, some guidance, some help. So we number twos like to be in that role of support, of helping out, to nourish, to nurture. We feel sense of purpose when we're able to heal and help and guide someone else. We like to be there for other people. We can give ourselves to be there for another person. We'll go more into this, but we like to help and give ourselves towards other people. And again, that can be a strength and a weakness, and we'll get into there. If we don't know how to balance this giving ourselves to other people, it can lead us to more struggle. But again, this is a journey. This is part of understanding and learning how to balance our own energy so we can fulfill our purpose. And part of the beginning journey is maybe falling down, is scraping our knee to figure out what I need to do better. How can we do this better? So we can help serve the world in a better place. So being in a supportive role makes us feel great. And this is where, when we come into our purpose, we'll find what's going to better serve us and other people. So the problem that we may run into when serving other people, if we don't serve the right people, or people that will just take advantage of this. You were so healing, nurturing, that you want to just help everybody. You want to make sure that everyone is feeling okay. This is the feminine energy. But if you do this to the wrong people, they can walk all over you, and then you wonder yourself, why do people hurt me all the time? But it's because we're not setting boundaries. We need balance. We need to set boundaries when it comes to helping people. Not everyone deserves your attention. Not everyone needs to be healed from you. They need to heal in others different ways. And if we want to heal, we need to know how to go about it. So I noticed when I first started working jobs, I didn't feel a sense of fulfillment because I wasn't helping people in the way that I wanted to help people. Even if I got into places where I was helping a lot of people, I wanted a more intimate relationship to help other people. More of like, then I started looking into psychology into becoming a therapist. But my 11 was like, I want to help people even more in depth, more in a spiritual sense, to improve life coaching. So that's where my 11 comes in, and where the number 2 steps in, because I have that the feel for nurturing people. At the same time, I want to help them in such a way that's more in depth. So, flipping burgers for somebody may not have been the most fulfilling way to help serve somebody. I wanted to get up close and personal with them. Hey, what do you need? How can I help you? So that is a number 2 energy. Number 2s, when I think of a number 2, when I think of the number 2 energy, I think of a loving dog. When I think of a loving dog, it's pure love, pure energy. A dog will love you no matter what, no matter who you are. You could be a criminal and the dog will still love you. The dog will still want to be loved by you. The dog will still want to love you. That's what, to me, I think of a number 2 energy. So again, go into more of what will fulfill you and what kind of jobs you may want or like or to be in will be something that you are able to be more intimate with somebody and help them out on a one-to-one basis. You may have something such as, you could be like a fitness instructor, take a teacher, classes. When I think of that in a number 2, that may work for me. It was a number 2, felt better when it was more like a therapy type of thing, or life coaching, or that's why I made this YouTube to reach more people. But I have the camera, so it feels more intimate when I speak to the camera. I feel like I'm speaking to you one-on-one. So that is the feminine energy of number 2. So the last 2 things I will leave you with: celebrities. You have Emma Watson, Kobe Bryant, Kanye West, and Jennifer Lopez and Ryan Reynolds. So observe them, observe their energy and how they are. Usually they're going to be around a lot of people. They like to make other people around them feel good. Again, everyone has their own signs, elements, and charts. So everyone's going to behave differently. But the overall theme of the feminine 2 energy is they like to be supportive of other people around them to make them feel good. A great example that I love, Liam Hemsworth. I don't know what number he is. I have to check. But the Avengers cast always say that he's very loving and has a dominant presence, and everyone feels great around him.
Say Chris is incredibly gentle and kind and charming and very strong, and he has the ability to lead us all, and to and also to unite us with his gentle way and his magnanimous spirit.
Yeah, I just hang out with these guys. And...
Oh, come on. Oh, stop it.
Damn.
Just stop it. Stop it.
And the last thing is I'm a Pisces. So the Pisces is this feminine number 2 energy. So I have a very dominant water emotional base to my energy. I'm always trying to make other people feel great and supportive. That's how I am by nature. Again, you may be one way naturally, but you can always overcome and build yourself up so you do not fall victim to the weaknesses. So you can make your weaknesses strengths. So you're going to have to learn to place boundaries and to keep a major theme in my life is knowing how to pick the right people that can enter your clique and your circle and your group. You're not going to allow everybody. At one point when I was younger, not very deep in this journey, I've always wanted to just be friends with everybody. I was like, no matter who you are, I'm cool with you, all this. And over time, you find out you can't always be cool with everybody as much as you want. You kind of can, but with the right people, the right energy. You will learn to pick and be selective with your circle so that you can welcome the right people and you have more stability in your relationships, stability in your life, that the right people are going to stick to you. You'll be able to help them and they'll be able to help you as well. It will be of balance, give and take, not just give, not just take. It'll be more of a balanced relationship. So that is what we're trying to do. Have more balance in ourselves. Follow our purpose of being able to be our natural selves and express how we want, how we feel naturally in a productive way that will help serve us and ultimately serve our local environment in the world. How can we help other people and help feel fulfillment inside being who we are and working through our weaknesses to develop them into strengths, right? So having boundaries and still being able to help heal people, taking care of other people in a balanced manner, safely with boundaries, and inviting through our intuition, knowing how to pick the right people into our lives. So appreciate you guys watching. Talk to you guys in the next one. If you guys have any numbers you want me to do, follow your intuition and learn how to set boundaries. Lessons for number 2. And you can still express the way you want to be in a productive way and have a healthy relationship with yourself and other people. Number 2, number 2 is a feminine energy. So feminine energy likes to be around others, especially when being in a supportive role, making other people feel safe, feeling safe, secure, and well and healed. This is a very powerful place to be. It puts you in a place of a good responsibility. It's like, okay, I want to help this person. I want to make sure this person feels good. There's other people feel good. And again, always remember, the people that you help out, you be careful on who you help out, because not everyone's going to be meant for your energy. There's people that are going to appreciate, have gratitude, and love your energy and love you as a person. There's people that will try to take advantage and just try to take more of this energy that you have, this power that you have, this light that you hold, that's a healing energy, this healing energy aura that you hold. So I know you want to help everybody, but boundaries have to be set. I had to learn that too. I had to learn that the hard way because of this. I just want everybody to feel happy. I feel happy. I feel good. I want everybody to feel the same way. I want to make sure you guys are okay. Don't stress out. I'm here for you. I got this. Don't worry. It's going to be okay. But you learn. You have to set boundaries. I understand. I can love this person from afar. I understand this person might be healing, but I cannot continue to put myself in a situation where I'll be taken for granted and people do not appreciate. So that's a very important rule. The number 2 feminine energy is empathic, healing, and nourishing. A very balanced number 2 can be a leader that is very loving and healing, can guide somebody in the right way, still be humble, and always encouragement. I think we even have a tendency to always want to be around said person, whoever, just around somebody. Somebody has to be there always. You know, we need to learn how to be alone, to recharge, kind of like introverted energy. We also have the tendency to maybe be constantly drained because of the fact that we're so giving of this energy, which is not always a bad thing. The problem is if there's no balance to that. We don't take the time to, okay, I need to go be by myself. I need to read a book. I need to just lay flat like a rock and just chill and lounge to recharge this energy. I found that if I'm constantly working too much, if I'm constantly around people too much, no matter who they are, it can even be your loving relationship. It's not about always the person. It's just you give and you can end up feeling drained. So listen to yourself. Learn how to have that meditation time, that space. You create a space for yourself, especially first thing in the morning. You don't want to just get up and go and start giving and feeling drained. You want to develop a window of opportunity to have that space time for yourself and know how to say no. Very important thing. Know when to say no, and to give yourself more yeses, to say yes more to yourself, not to be so giving and to put yourself first. A very important rule and lesson for number 2. Put yourself first. And putting yourself first does not necessarily mean that sometimes putting yourself first can feel like you're hurting somebody else because of the fact that you're not giving to them. But people are adults. People can have to learn how to be dependent on themselves, and you can't be so codependent and so giving to people all the time. People are going to be fine. People will have to learn on their own sometimes. So it's a very important lesson that I had to learn myself. We can't always be giving. Learn how to give more to yourself, because when you're in a better advantage, when you're at a better position that you can give more to yourself, you'll be able to give more to other people, which is what we truly want to do. So putting yourself first is that much more powerful.